as Nicholas discovered, riding a reindeer is a little easier than you think. It's a bit of a bumpy ride, but still a lot better than walking, especially walking on blistered feet. Indeed, even the bumpiness was something that Nicholas grew used to. He sat there, holding his hand delicately over his cold pockets to keep Micah warm. I need to give you a name, he told the reindeer. Names might not be important to reindeer, but they are important to people. What about? He closed his eyes and remembered the dream he'd had of sleighing by Lake Blitzen as a child. Blitzen? The reindeer's ears pricked up and he raised his head. Nicholas decided that Blitzen it should be. That's what I'm going to call you, if that's all right. And it seemed as if it was all right. Hiya, and welcome to my 23-week pregnancy update. I had a bit of scare this week. The middle of my back and my lower tummy had been hurting quite a bit, and I thought it was just growing pains from my tummy growing. But then as I was going on a walk on Thursday, suddenly it felt as if like I was being stabbed by knives. It hurt so bad, like I collapsed forward. So I thought I was miscarrying, and I was so panicked. And luckily I was like super close to my doctor's office, so I went in there panicking, crying. And I thought I would have to go to the hospital and I would miscarry. But the doctor's assistant actually made a good call because she realized that I actually might be having a severe bladder infection. So before calling the hospital, she had me pee in a cup, and she was right. So yeah, and she said it happens more often with pregnant women because they are pregnant and have their little things with that. They don't realize they have a bladder infection until it's like really bad. So for the next, well, at least week, I'm having to take this really gross medicine. I can't take the capsules because they have gelatin, and I think I said that before. Because of that, I also couldn't take this medicine for my IVF treatment. But yeah, I have a drink and it's really gross. But I mean, of course, I'm like super happy that it's just a severe bladder infection and that I'm not losing baby. My husband and I have really been enjoying getting closer and closer with baby, and really we feel like we're growing a bond with them by ourselves and also as a family. I love to talk and read to baby, as you saw at the beginning of this vlog. The book I was reading is called A Boy Called Christmas. It's by Haig, and yeah, I think it's awesome. I love Christmas, and I've been wanting to set up the Christmas tree since like half November, but in the Netherlands we celebrate Sinterklaas, who is a relative of Santa, let's say it like that, and he was there first, but since children in the rest of the world would like to get presents too, and Sinterklaas only has a steamboat and a horse and his helpers to deliver presents, he wasn't able to deliver to the entire world. So that's where Santa came in with his magic sleigh and his toy shop. So he delivers to all the children Sinterklaas can get to. So yeah, let's keep it like that. And I think the children in the rest of the world discovered about Sinterklaas when employees from Coca-Cola would travel around the world and they heard about them. They would tell their kids about them, and yeah. So they have Santa, we have Sinterklaas. I've been wanting to kind of skip it. I know it's bad. I don't know how much people from outside the Netherlands know about it, but there's been a lot of controversy around it. And I'm kind of scared that it will go away soon anyway, so then I kind of want to ask Santa to bring presents instead of Sinterklaas, because I'm not sure if Sinterklaas may be able to come for very much longer. Of course, we hope he will be, but yeah. So I've been wanting to set up the Christmas tree, but my husband every year tells me, no, you can only do it after Sinterklaas. And Sinterklaas' birthday was on the 5th. And I think in some other countries like Belgium, they celebrated on the 6th. So it's one of those 2 days, but we celebrated on the 5th. And so now this weekend we're going to set up the Christmas tree finally. But I was already reading the book and I look like a Christmas tree myself. I'm wearing red and green and gold. I don't know. I love Christmas. And it's so awesome. Like on Christmas morning, so the 25th, I'll be 6 months along already. Oh, my pregnancy is going super fast now. Like the first months it was going so slow because I was like really sick all the time. But now time is moving really fast. In a month and a half it will be my birthday and I'll turn 28, and then in about 2 months I will have a baby shower. One of my friends offered to organize it, so that's really awesome. It's still upcoming in the Netherlands, but I think I would like a baby shower instead of having a party right after baby is born, like usually in the Netherlands. I prefer to just have some visitors at a time after baby is born and have like the big party before. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to all those things, and I'm looking forward more and more to the day baby will be here. But of course it's still like 3.5 months before baby will arrive, and I'm happy that they're still there in my tummy, safely growing. They're alive and well. I can feel them all the time, kicking and boxing and moving around. My husband can as well now, very well. Baby has gotten used to his hands and his voice and will react to that as they will to my voice and some music I can put on and when I'm singing. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying that part. Not so much the bladder infection, but we'll get over that soon. Just have to take the nasty medicine for a week and I'll be better. But I am very tired because I have to take the medicine on set times. And the night time that I have to take the medicine is 11 p.m. And then I have to take my morning medicine at 7 a.m. And normally I go to bed between 10 and 10:30 p.m. and I get up at like 8 a.m. I need lots of sleep. And then there's also one time that I have to take the medicine, and that's at 12, but I'm used to taking a bit of a rest from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. sometimes even a little later, depends, but yeah. But it's just for a week, so I might look a little wretched now. I'm really tired. I feel like I have like my eyes are like really dark, circled, but yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, let's go back to Sinterklaas. So I was like, can't we just ask Santa to bring the presents instead of Sinterklaas and just only have Christmas instead of having both Sinterklaas and Christmas and New Year's Eve? But my mom and my siblings were like, hell to the no. We want Sinterklaas. So since I was the only one that really wanted to put the two together, we did celebrate Sinterklaas, and it was a lot of fun, I have to be honest. It was still fun to sing the songs and listen to a CD from when I was young with Sinterklaas music and stories, and eat pepernoten, which is like candy. And then we got to the presents, and there were some presents for the baby as well, and I was like all emotional. We got like some little books. This was what my husband got. Papa is Dutch for daddy, so he got a book about daddies, and I got some books about moles, like the little animals. And that's because my maiden's name is Mole. And my sisters got books as well to read to the baby when the baby is born. So yeah, that's really fun. Everyone got little books to read to baby. So that was actually, I really loved that. But then there was one present, and I think Sinterklaas had talked to my mom and they wanted to tease me a little bit because like it was for the baby, but it was a poem about how important it was for a Dutch child to celebrate Sinterklaas, and about how mommy is a bit silly, so does mommy. And then we opened up the present and it was a onesie that said, "I love Sint." Oh, I found it hilarious. Yeah, so did my mom. But yeah, and everyone else, but I think my mom had something to do with that one. But yeah, it's like, I'm not sure. At one side, I think it would be easier to just celebrate Christmas. Also because it's quite busy to have Sinterklaas from like half November until the 5th of December, and then have Christmas right after it, and then it's like 3 celebrations in 1 month. And also because I'm not really sure what's going to happen, yeah, like they changed up Sinterklaas helpers already, but now that has happened, suddenly there's also people complaining about the way Sinterklaas dresses, because he's a bishop and he wears bishop clothes, and they say it's not of this time and he can't wear religious clothes and show his religion like that. I don't agree on that. Like, it's the same. I don't agree on being awful to Muslim women wearing like niqab or burqa. I think someone should be able to express their beliefs and wear whatever. But yeah, those same people are also maybe making trouble about Sinterklaas wearing bishop clothes. And then there's also people who are making trouble of his horse. They say it's animal abuse to have a horse help deliver the presents. And they're also making a bit of an issue about the steamboat. They say it's bad for the environment. So yeah, but obviously I do hope he'll still be there. It was something that I grew up with and I loved, and of course I would love my child to grow up with the tradition as well. And there's this lady from Belgium that I follow on Instagram, and she posted like some stories about her little daughter like being dressed for Sinterklaas and watching this show that I used to watch as a child, and Sinterklaas coming to visit her, and that made me feel like I do want to celebrate it with my child. And obviously if it does continue to be able to come to the Netherlands, if he does continue to be welcome here, they will celebrate it in school also. So at some point, and my mom definitely would want to celebrate Sinterklaas with our child. I don't know, it's not the most important thing, I guess. There's more important things, like the injection that I still have to decide on. I have to get it like this or next month, and I still don't know. Those are more important things, but I've been stressing about a lot. I think it's partially me. I get stressed a little easy, especially since I had a burnout. I get stressed out easier, but I think it's the hormones as well, and maybe a lack of sleep. But I get so stressed out about everything. Like yesterday, my friend asked us to make a list from people we would like to invite to the baby shower. And then I was stressed out about that, because there's so many people I would love to be there. But after we had our first draft, it was 68 people, and that's way too much, because I've never been to a baby shower, but I think the max would be 30, right? So then I was so super stressed about it, and I'm like, just let it go. She offers to organize this for us, and that means that I don't have to be stressed, and then I get stressed anyways. But that's just me. And it's something I really have to learn to deal with, because otherwise I'm gonna be this really stressed mommy all the time, because there's lots you could stress about when you have a child. So yeah, that's something I really want to learn. Yeah. But I also can't wait to get back to my regular schedule after I finish with the medicine. I hope that will also help me feel a little bit calmer, because now my daily schedule is all over the place, and I don't really get much done because I have to take that medicine on set times, and the times that I have to take it at are not really working well with my regular schedule. So maybe after I get back to that, then I won't be so stressed about everything anymore. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, my vlog is all over the place again too. Yeah, it's just me. That's just the way I am, and the people who don't mind it will be the people that subscribe probably. So yeah. Oh yeah. So on Monday I'll be 24 weeks, and that's pretty awesome. Because when you're 24 weeks pregnant, there's, I believe, a 50% chance that your baby might survive outside the womb if you were to deliver. Before that, chances are almost at 0% that your baby would survive, and then in a week that changes so much. And then every week, or actually every day, chances would become more likelier that our child will be able to survive. Of course, I hope our child will just stay in my womb until they're supposed to be born, or like somewhere in between 37 weeks of pregnancy and 42, right? But yeah, it's a nice idea that it's getting safer and safer if I would be to deliver early. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then on Monday we also have another appointment at the midwife's practice. We'll talk a little about how we're feeling, and take my blood pressure, listen to baby's heart again, which I always look forward to. It's so nice. And then it said on the app that I have from the practice, it said that they will also talk with us about how we want to feed our baby after they're born. And I know exactly what I want. I've known that before I got pregnant even. But I think I'll talk about that in a different vlog because this one is getting long already. So yeah, I'll show you my tummy, my 23.5 week tummy, and I'll call it a day. All right, and we'll set up this Christmas tree. Ah, yes, finally. Okay, so I'm the Christmas tree today. Like I said, now you can see it. See the Christmas tree skirt, the red and the gold. But yeah, this is with clothes on. Oh yeah, ladies have finally started touching my belly, and I don't know why people don't like it, because I love it. That people see that I'm pregnant and they're like, ah, and they touch it. But yeah, that's just me. I think I would not be happy if strange guys, or like strangers that are guys that I don't know, would do it. But I don't mind it about the ladies, the elderly ladies especially. I think it's cute. But yeah, and then of course I'm wearing a high skirt again. But yeah. Alright. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's so big. Okay. This is with the shirt up and the skirt down. A little bit of warrior stripes here. I don't mind those. I love them. They show our struggle. But yeah. Awesome, right? Alright. Well, thank you for watching. And I'll see you for my next vlog. Bye!